Good morning! A week in the life of battery life. I thought I'm gonna do a little video what I do every week. If you don't know me, I'm a full-time YouTube content creator and I test electric cars. And I thought I'd tell you what I do during the week in a normal week. No event that's unusual or anything or off. It's a normal week with a press car, and I'm in one right now. I'm in a Volkswagen ID.7 Tourer Pro S, and today it's Sunday. That's where we start. We start on Sunday because Sunday is my most work day, since there are no trucks on the highway. Sunday I usually do range tests, or like today a long distance test that I'm doing in this car. And when there are no trucks, it's just way less traffic, and especially way less traffic on the left lane. So if I want to do 130 kilometers an hour range test, I want to drive 130. But if there are just thousands and thousands of trucks on the right, then people drive on the left, and a lot of cars don't drive 130, and then I get a horrible result. That's why I do it on Sunday. Got up today, this morning at 5:30, prepared everything yesterday evening and prepared some food, because I will be on the road for 8-9 hours, usually around 8. And packed everything, walked one of our dogs, and preheated the car with the app, and then drove to a Tesla supercharger where I charged to 80% to start the drive, and then I went on to drive. I'm already 70 kilometers or so in my, I have to, not long time since charging 58, I have to deduct a bit. I didn't reset my trip at 13 kilometers, too much in there, but that's fine. And I'm gonna tell you what I do everything. Like I said, today's Sunday. It's a long distance trip test with this car, and then every other week it's range test and charging test, which also takes 8 hours. And depending on if I need a charging curve, I start at Ionity in Passau, and if I don't, I do a Tesla supercharger because it's closer to me, and then it takes less time. I'm at the first charger and people here, it's extremely windy and car is charging well. I charge a bit, go on, and this is the whole test that I'm doing now. I'm driving somewhere and want to see how the long distance trip is, how does it work, how is the driving, how is the charging. And I do a Better planner, which is a planner for EVs, make advertising for them because they're a sponsor. I get a monthly payment, and then I do advertising for them. This is a big income part for me, and of course we just started a month ago. I want to be good, and I mean I want to be good even if we are 10 years together, but I'm trying. So charge here a bit, and we go on. But it's extremely windy today. It was raining like crazy on the road. I show you my setup a bit. So at my phone here, then I have my remote for my GoPros, because here's a GoPro. Here's a GoPro, so I can start, I can turn them on, turn them off, start and stop the recording. And what is this? And here we have my other Sony that's filming me. It's the best quality. I'm just trying that the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro and the GoPro Hero 13, but no. And why is this stopping here if I would ever maybe go away? What is this? Yes, and I have my camera stuff here if I need it. I have my microphone here in the middle if I need it. Food and drink in here if I need it. And while I'm here charging, I film stuff that I want to say and take pictures and do a bit of Instagramming. Take a picture and post it on Instagram. By the way, I sync these cameras, and right now the audio is coming from this. The thing that the Rode Wireless Go 2 can record itself, so it's not connected to a camera. It just records on itself, this microphone. I have all 3 cameras except for my main camera running, and I just sync in the beginning. I clap, and then I sync it up in the editing software, and then it's all perfect. And it doesn't, if it's 1 frame off with this camera or this, it's fine, but this camera and the audio has to fit, otherwise my voice sounds weird. We don't want that. What do I do during these drives? I mean, I'm on my way, I'm driving over 3 hours now, and I charged 25 minutes. So I drove 2.5 hours, and I'm not filming the whole time. I mean, yes, I film, I show what's happening with the car, what's happening on the road, and my data. And the most stress is while charging, because I film a bit, I eat a bit, maybe I have to pee. This time I didn't, I will pee at some point. But mostly what I'm doing when I'm driving is either I'm listening to music, Spotify, or to a podcast. I like comedic Spotify podcasts like Bill Burr, Bert Kreischer, and so on. Or I'm listening to an audiobook, and I'm doing this now. So this audiobook, I think, is 13 or 18 hours, I can't remember. It's Andrew Agassi's biography, if you don't know him, tennis player. I'm almost at the turnaround point after 3 hours something. Ooh, God, it's windy. Back. Now I'm here in Himmelkron charging, and there are 20 chargers. It's amazing. I mean, these chargers there can do have 2 spots, and the rest has 1. So we have 12 Ionity, and then Allego we have 8. Awesome. But charge a bit, and then I'm going back to, I think I'm charging till I can be home. I'm done with my test. I drove 700 kilometers in 6.5 hours, but when I left from home was 7 hours. I filmed everything, and now I go home and then relax. Later we'll get all the footage from all the cameras and put it on the computer, but then maybe today in the evening a live stream, we'll see, but I see you there if there is one. So no live stream today, but I just got all the footage of the SD cards into the computer, and this works very simply. In the GoPros there's a tiny SD card here. In my Sony a7 III is a CF Express. I have an extra reader here that's plugged in the back. This has a card reader in here, and I have an extra card reader, and I want to get another card reader because I have always 3 cameras, 2 GoPros and the old Sony, which has a big SD card. And when they're done transferring everything, I have a charging station here where I can charge, I think 8. Is it 8? I think 8 different things, and it's 7 type C cables, and I have always plugged in, and 1 micro, whatever you call it, this one here, because sometimes you need this, and I just plug everything in here and everything's charging. And 1 is going to this because I use this long cable if I do a live stream there, but no live stream today. So that was day 1, that was Sunday. I'm really tired. I didn't sleep for 2 days really well. And yes, so I'm gonna go through the footage because I filmed stuff for you. I have to find that and separate it, put it in a different folder because I filmed it with the same cameras, and then I will watch a bit of television and then go to bed. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday can be totally different. They're for me the same day. It's during the week and I'm not working. at my other job, so it all depends what's happening. If it's horrible weather, if it's raining, I stay at home and edit, do emails to get new press cars. And if it's great weather and I have a car and I have an idea what to film, I go out and film. So it's all about the day. And today, Monday, what is it? October 14th, the ID7 Pro S that's down there is being picked up today, and I'm getting an ID3 GTX, but it will be in the afternoon, not now. And so I'm editing today. What I always do in the morning, I get up at 6. I walk these little 3 dogs. This is Wesley, this is Rudy, and this is Olivia. I walk those 3, then breakfast. And what I'm doing today is also different, since I don't have anything to film anymore with the ID7 Pro S down there. I'm trying to film 3 videos today of the one video of the GoPro Hero 13 that I have here, the DJI Action 5 Pro, and this Rode microphone, the USB microphone. I want to do 3 videos with this, but before I do the real work, and this is editing. I have 2 videos of the ID7 Pro S still here. One, the donut drive, where I test the daily function if you have to go 200 kilometers. And then yesterday we did the long distance drive. I will edit this as well. Done editing. Now I'm encoding it to one file, and I already have my windows up to upload it to the German channel and to the English channel, and the video won't be published till tomorrow at 3 p.m. but my Patreons and YouTube members get access right away, so I make a post for them. Here's Patreon and then YouTube as well. And then editing of this video is done. I have another video, but I won't be editing this till this evening. And my plan today now is to film a few videos with the equipment for this channel behind the battery, and then edit the other video that I still have tonight. But I already got the phone call. ID3 GTX will come at 1:30 or so. He's gonna call me again, and then he needs my my driver's license. We have to check the cars, if there's anything wrong with the cars, and that's it. Then he drives off with the ID7 Pro S, and I keep the ID3 GTX for 2 weeks. If a different brand is coming, then of course he comes with the car, and then he has to get home somehow. Mostly I drive them to the next little town where there's a bus connection to the nearest train station, so he can get home, he or she. And the other way around, if they come by bus, I pick them up there, because there are not a lot of good connections to get here. It's 7:30 in the evening, and Cindy's in bed, like I said, and I'm now editing the last video of the Pro S. First I have to do the thumbnail for YouTube, and then I don't know if I finish editing, but I'm gonna start and see how it's going. I'm out filming. The morning was the same as yesterday, except that I showered, but walked the dog, breakfast, did some office stuff, and now I'm filming the ID3 GTX that arrived yesterday. I'm filming a little overview video. I've done with the filming outside. Now I do the inside. I put my two cameras up, this one and the other APS-C sensor Sony camera that films me, and this will film the road. Has better dynamic range, so it's better for this. And then I'm going to do acceleration test and driving test on the highway and stuff like this. And then I'm done with filming today. I'm just doing one video today. And this is how I attach this camera here in the middle. Comes on this, and the front is here with a suction cup. This will film me. Back home, I have to get all of the SD cards and then get them in the computer again and then charge them again. So as always, that's after every shoot, because next day I want to have all full battery for everything. Since I work tomorrow at my week job, once a week I work for 8 hours somewhere else, has nothing to do with YouTube. I won't be filming tomorrow. I still have to film something for the long distance trip for the ID7 Pro S. I'm gonna do that now. In this setup, I have my home filming shirt on. First of all, it looks a bit better than my other clothes. And second of all, I can attach the microphone very nicely. It's always good. And today I ordered another SD card reader, so I can read 1, 2, 3, 4 at the same time. That would be awesome. Plus I can, the CF Express is extra. I get full power when it's on the extra port, because this can do 400 megabyte per second download, and SD cards can only do 90. That's a big thing. But I have to film a bit, and then this evening, I don't know if I will edit, depends. Tuesday evening, I'm editing what I filmed today. So in this long distance video, I'm editing the result in there, and with a bit of graphic text, what I'm saying. And then that's it for the evening. I want to go to bed at a reasonable time, because I have to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow is my normal work day. And explanation, so once a week I work at an e-commerce shop. I do computer, I get the items when they come and put them where they have to go and send out stuff and thing. It's not and then Amazon, eBay and stuff like this, pictures of the items and everything. I'm there for 8 hours. I start at 6:30 till 2:30, and the reason I'm doing this, in Germany we have a thing called mini job, where you can earn up to 500 euros tax-free, so you don't have to pay taxes for it. So even though you work something else where you have to pay taxes, you can earn something extra. You're not paying any health insurance and everything, and the employee also doesn't have to. Employer, I'm the employee, right? Also doesn't have to pay anything for health insurance or pension, and that's why it's a good income on the side. And this 500 euros pays for my health insurance and for my pension insurance, because before it was paid by the work that I worked before, but since I'm now self-employed, I have to pay for that by myself, and this work is helping. It's paying for that. So YouTube is income, and this job is for the extra expenses that I have because of that. That was planned from the beginning, and that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm getting up at 5 a.m., have to walk Wesley, and then I'm gonna drive. It's a 20-minute drive from here. I'm gonna take the ID3 GTX, but you're gonna see that I will film a tiny bit there, but not show anything, you know, the normal thing. Wednesday, just driving home from work. Started at 6:30 and now it's almost 2:30 and I'm driving home. Dinner, relaxing, and then maybe in the evening I edit a bit for the maybe edit the ID3 video from yesterday. But I always have a plan. I'm publishing 2 videos in a row, so each day 1 video and then 1 day not, so that's why it's 5 videos a week. And today is the long distance trip with the ID7 Pro S, tomorrow nothing, and then on Friday I need the ID3 video, so there's no rush. I can edit it today or tomorrow. It's Thursday and I'm gonna do a little test, my everyday test with the ID3 GTX, and then I'm gonna visit my old work because they moved, the whole warehouse moved. I wanna see how that is. But right now I'm filming, I have our 3 dogs in the back, filming this little test, and then in the evening I will be editing, and that's the whole day. I'm done filming today with the ID3 GTX with the pups. 3 dogs here in the back. And now I'm gonna visit an old colleague and then I'm going home, and that's it for the day. But in the evening I have to work a bit. Thursday evening, and I'm making thumbnail for the ID3 GTX video I filmed on Tuesday, yes, and then I will edit that video and maybe even start with the video I filmed today, and also do the thumbnail and everything. Tomorrow is Friday and then it's Saturday, and on those 2 days I'm off. I'm not filming. It's not like I don't do anything, so I will put a video live, because tomorrow, like I said yesterday, the long distance trip with the ID7 Pro S went online. Today no video, and then tomorrow I want the video that I'm editing now, and my Patreons and YouTube members get access right away, but the normal public then later. And then the next day I want the video I filmed today, and then another day off. So that means what I filmed is okay till, where am I? Friday, Saturday, Monday. But on Sunday, I'm filming the range test with the ID3 GTX again. And it will be 3 videos in 1 day. 130 kilometers now range test, 110 and charging test in between. And then on next week is totally different than a usual video. On Tuesday, I will drive with the ID3 GTX against Hank with Matthias, who helps me. On Thursday, I will on Wednesday I have off. On Thursday I will pick up the Model Y in... Did I already talk to you about that? I talked for a week. Pick up the Model Y in Munich. On Friday we will drive Model Y rear-wheel drive against the Model Y all-wheel drive. On Saturday I will drive ID3 GTX against another ID3 Pro S, a new one and an old one, so 3 cars. I'm gonna do a little consumption comparison, and then on Sunday I will do my range test and everything with the Model Y rear-wheel drive. That's the next week. It's a lot. And then the week Monday after ID3 GTX gets picked up, I don't even know what's coming. But I will have the Model Y till Thursday. I don't know what else I will film with the Model Y. I have not planned anything in particular. I see what's happening with the car, if there's something interesting happening that's nice. So this was a week with me. Like I said, tomorrow, Friday and Saturday, I was totally off, sorry. Friday and Saturday I'm off. I'm not working during the day. Maybe in the evening I will be editing. So if I don't finish the video I filmed with the ID3 GTX today, I film it tomorrow evening. I edit it tomorrow evening, but no filming during the day. I want my days off. Editing is fine if it's not 10 hours. It's just 2-3 hours or so. And yes, and Saturday also nothing. But Sunday then is the same thing like last week. Lots to do. Okay, I'm not done. It's Friday evening and I just edited the everyday video. And now I'm filming a bit for the Battery Life channel with the GoPro and the DJI Action 5 Pro, the GoPro 13. And what I'm doing here is I have this slider where I can put the camera in, and a little motor in here is moving the camera extremely smoothly. And when you change that rod here, it moves the camera also, so it moves the camera itself, so it can be totally straight or like this. And then what I see, I will move the camera now to the other direction. And what I see is this. I see a movement around the camera, and I have it zoomed in, and all the background is blurred. I love it. That's what I'm doing on a Friday evening. And I'm just doing this many times, different directions, try to put both cameras on top of each other and let this go around a few times. Thank you very much for being with me on a week in the life of battery life. I haven't started editing this video yet. I'm sure it's gonna be long. A lot of blah blah with me.